my friend for 30 some odd years. We went to school together. Her daughter was diagnosed probably when she was around 8 or 10 years old with epilepsy. She had been in and out of hospitals for stays because she was having seizures where she was non-responsive. She, like I said, wasn't responding to medical treatment. Any of the meds weren't working. Sometimes she was having 8+ seizures a day. Mom was having to take time off work all the time, and I said, how are you managing this? She says, I'm not. And I said, some friends of mine in my community group were praying for you, and they asked, could they do a fundraiser? And she said no. She didn't want that. She's always been a single mom for years, very proud, doesn't want anybody to feel like she's mooching off the system. So I kind of respected that, and I said, if things change for you, you let me know, because we'd like to be able to help you. Some time went by. Another friend of ours said, had this dream. It was really kind of strange. I can't give you all the details about it, but I feel like God is pulling us in this direction, that we need to do a fundraiser dinner for our friend's daughter. And I said, I really don't think that's a very good idea. We already know that she's told us no. We already know that she feels very uncomfortable with being in the limelight like that. I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. And she said, no, I've already started putting some thoughts together on this. I think this is exactly what God wants us to do, and I think she's just gonna have to be okay with it. And I said, the problem is, if we do this, then we're gonna have to answer to her. I said, I think we need to put some thought to this. We really need to pray on this. My gut instinct is no way we should not be moving in this direction. We need to have the go-ahead from her. So about another day went by, and she called again, and she said, I really think we have to do this. I've already spoken with our friend's mom. We have her backing. Called her mom, and I said, what's your take on this? What do you think is gonna be the reaction? And she said, honey, I don't know. I don't know that this is a good idea, but if you're gonna do it, I'll go in with you on it. So we started putting together some thoughts. How can we do this without having to spend a lot of money? Neither she or I had anything that we could really put forward to be able to get everything on the table. And I said I thought it was very important that just so that we keep money in the hands of the family, that we limit everything. We see what we can do to get food donated. What can we do to get door prizes donated if we're gonna have an auction? What do we do to get auction items donated? All along the way, we met all kinds of opposition. You are going to run into this person that doesn't think this is a good idea. You're never going to make enough money. So then you start to have all these different thoughts in your head. Am I doing the right thing? Maybe this is wrong. Just kept praying it through. People started donating with everything. We had stores giving us product. We had restaurants giving us gift certificates. We had people from our own church that donated craft kinds of things. Jackie made some crocheted animals that we donated. Mary made like cement leaves that she makes for out in the garden. Then we decided, what are we gonna do for entertainment? Maybe we just need to do a music playlist. And my friend kept insisting, we have to have live music. I said, you're crazy, we don't have the resources for live music. I sit down and I get onto Facebook and I see something that Jackie posted, and I said, oh, Jim has the band, the Bucket of Maybes with Mike. We need to contact them and see what they can do. And sure enough, they were all willing. Hands down, the band voted yes, they wanted to help us out with this. So they donated their time. We had Gordon Food donate all of the food. Cisco pitched in and helped as far as food went as well. Country Fresh donated all of the ice cream that we had as dessert. We spent a total of, I think it was $40 between the two of us to put together a benefit that raised over $2,400. I went and picked up my friend just like I was supposed to. We showed up. She still had absolutely no idea when we walked in those doors. And all of a sudden, as she sees this group of people that she thought our other friend was helping to cater another church event, she starts to see familiar faces, and the tears of recognition start. And I thought, oh no, here we go. This is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. She's gonna start getting upset. And she turned at me and she gave me a huge hug and she says, did you seriously pull this off? And I said, no, we pulled this off. And I said, all of these people are here for you and your daughter. We wanna support you and love you, and we wanna make sure that your needs are met. So out of that, she was able to take care of all of her existing medical bills. She was able to put a little bit of money aside to be able to save for another hospital stay that's coming up this June. She was still able to put some Christmas presents under the tree to make sure that her kids had a really fantastic Christmas this year. There were so many naysayers along the way, and I would just say keep listening to that little voice that is prompting you to do the big, scary thing, because it felt so good in the end to know that we made that big of a difference. I think it opened my eyes particularly to being outside of the four walls of church and meeting people where they are at. Again, it's easy to take the easy road and to not face the challenge because it's never going to work. But if we can take those little baby steps, the little baby steps eventually become big steps, and you see these huge seeds of faith become enormous mountains.